been happening for the past 2 years, so y'all understand why nothing has been released, and it seems like I've not been doing shit. This producer told me to come out here when I was 17, and I came out here when I was 18, and I didn't know what I was coming out here for, really, but then I started making music, and then a whole bunch of producers like, wait, this is really good music. So I stopped working on myself at all, and like on my own craft and like comedy and stuff, and I've just been making music for the past 2 years, right? And it's really good. I love my music. My music's been a journal to me through all the bullshit I've dealt with from someone older, like wanting to help me, but essentially just like seeing a young creative would lighten them and wanting to own them and have them a part of your crew and shit. It's so weird. So then when I wake up out of the fog and haze from like living over there and living with these producers and shit, like I have all this music, but then they're like, wait for the perfect time, wait for the perfect time. And there's no perfect, like, release your creations. You do it as you make them, but no one would fucking help me till this day. No one will fucking help me. You would think, like, you're in LA, you can figure it all out. Like, everyone's so burnt out, and they don't want to do shit, and they don't want to, like, have hope for anything. Any other music people I call, they're like, it's the worst time ever in the music industry. Like, I don't give a fuck, I just want to release music. I've got release dates since 2020 and nothing has been released. It's April of 2022. I'm 21 now. Like, I want to release music. I just don't know how to. And I feel lost. And, like, the people I'm reaching out to get my music from won't answer. And I don't know why, because I'm not a bad person. I haven't done bad shit to them. I don't know why. But now I just feel so lost in myself because I have been working on something all this time. It's just no one's helping me make anything come to fruition. So I'm just sitting, seeing you asking for music and stuff. I'm like, what have you even been doing? And all my friends like, what have you been doing? It's like, I've been trying to release music. But everyone who said they would help me didn't have the facilities to do it, and they just lied, I guess. I don't know. I don't feel good, though. I wake up depressed every day. It's like, when you come to LA, don't trust what everyone's saying around you like I did, because then you'll just sit stuck and, like, kind of hopeless. And I shouldn't be hopeless so young, you know? But I'm gonna figure out a way to drop my music. I'm gonna figure out a way to do it, even though it's not gonna be the biggest thing in the world, because they messed everything I try to do up. But I'll do it for myself, you know?
I live with Diplo right now, and he supports my endeavors.
Diplo and Quenlin Blackwell are speaking out after catching heat for living together.
Scream out, scream out.
The 19-year-old TikTok star recently revealed in a TikTok video that she's living at the 41-year-old DJ's LA home.
I always see y'all saying in my comments, like, do your neighbors not file noise complaints? Like, why does no one ever tell you to shut up? I live with Diplo right now, and he supports my endeavors.
Well, that sparked some fan curiosity and concern. So on Sunday, Quenlin hit up Twitter to respond to the critics, writing, quote, I'm an adult. I'm not being groomed. Platonic relationships exist. I've been living here for over a year. I'd rather break both of my legs and be forced to walk than pursue Diplo romantically, and he'd rather choke. And it didn't end there. The 19-year-old social media star added that she and the musician, whose real name is Thomas Wesley Pence, aren't in the house together that much because he's so busy, and she praised him for giving her the opportunity and the security to create. Quote, Diplo and his team are my mentors in LA, and they are my safety net. Diplo and his team have saved me numerous times from the weirdos in LA. My parents trust him, I trust him. Y'all are making me feel icky. Diplo is my LA dad, nothing more. As for Diplo, he took to Twitter to explain the situation a little more, writing that he rents one of his properties to Quenlin and he uses the studio that's in the building. Quote, her social media is sarcastic and chaotic, and I can see you can get a twisted idea, but there is nothing but a friendship between us. When one fan asked what he has in common with a 19-year-old that warrants a friendship, he wrote, quote, we made music together.
Why do I live with you?
I have no other friends.
Shortly after Quenlin revealed the two lived together last week, she addressed the negative press on her TikTok, dancing to Cardi B's Press.
Press, 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 press. Cardi don't need more press.
Since y'all care so much about me living with Diplo, I'm gonna just start a series called Living with Diplo, okay?
Yeah, she also started a whole series on her TikTok account called Living with Diplo.
Living with Diplo, the series. He doesn't know how to tie his shoes.
But where's the other string?
And you know what? They seem to be letting the hate roll right off their backs. This one's my fave though.
Médico fosse com talento.
That's a vibe. And guys, it's worth noting Quenlin has a boyfriend named Parker, and she posts him on her page a lot. She even recently joked about having kids with him on Twitter, posting this FaceTime screen grab and writing, quote, "I just asked Parker if we could have a child, and he said yes, if he can fit a crib in his room. And then he wouldn't stop smiling. Sir, I was joking. Not cute enough for ya? Well, get this." She also shared this shot of them together on Twitter, along with the custom rugs he had made in their likeness.